The European Union, often analysed through the lens of economics and politics, can be understood more intimately by comparing it to a marriage. Both are intricate dances of unity and diversity, requiring constant nurturing and understanding. Just as a successful marriage hinges on shared values, the EU relies on its members' commitment to common principles. However, this union, like any marriage, is not without its challenges. Navigating these complexities requires open communication and a willingness to understand different viewpoints. Ultimately, the success of both endeavours hinges on a fundamental question: can diverse entities coexist and thrive? Cooperation is the lifeblood of both a successful marriage and a thriving European Union. Partners in a marriage collaborate on everything from household chores to raising children. Similarly, EU member states cooperate on trade and environmental protection, understanding that collective action yields greater benefits. This spirit of cooperation is enshrined in the EU's institutions, which provide a platform for dialogue and collective decision-making. The EU thrives when its members engage in constructive dialogue and work together. While a healthy dose of competition can be stimulating, excessive rivalry can strain both marriages and the European Union. Within a marriage, constant comparison and one-upmanship can erode trust and affection, turning partners into adversaries. Similarly, if EU member states prioritise national self-interest above collective well-being, the Union's foundations can weaken. The single market, a cornerstone of the EU, exemplifies this delicate balance. While it fosters competition that boosts innovation and economic growth, it must be regulated to prevent unfair practices that could disadvantage some members. Unbridled competition, like unchecked ambition in a marriage, can create winners and losers, breeding resentment and instability. The EU must therefore strive to ensure a level playing field where all members can prosper, fostering a sense of fairness and shared progress. The success of both marriages and the European Union hinges on more than just tangible benefits. While financial stability and shared resources are undoubtedly important, they are insufficient to sustain a strong and lasting union. Just as a marriage devoid of love and emotional connection is unlikely to endure, a purely transactional EU based solely on economic expediency is vulnerable to fracture. Citizens of the EU must feel a sense of belonging, a shared identity that transcends national borders. This emotional connection can be fostered through cultural exchange programs, educational initiatives, and cross-border collaborations that highlight the richness and diversity of European heritage. Just as shared experiences and emotional intimacy strengthen a marriage, fostering a sense of European identity can solidify the bonds within the EU. Ultimately, it is the strength of the emotional bonds that determines the resilience of both marriages and the European Union. Trust, empathy, and a shared sense of purpose are essential for weathering inevitable storms. Just as a couple's love for each other helps them overcome challenges, the EU's strength lies in its members' commitment to the shared values and aspirations upon which the Union was founded. This emotional connection is not static. It requires constant nurturing and reaffirmation. Open dialogue, active listening, and a willingness to understand and address the concerns of all members are crucial. Like a couple that prioritizes communication and emotional intimacy, the EU must cultivate a culture of empathy and understanding to strengthen the bonds between its diverse members. The European Union, like any marriage, is a work in progress. It is an ongoing experiment in unity and diversity, requiring constant adaptation, compromise, and a shared commitment to a brighter future. The challenges are undeniable. Economic disparities, political tensions, and the rise of nationalism test the Union's resilience. Yet the EU also embodies the enduring human aspiration for peace, cooperation, and shared prosperity. Like a couple that grows stronger through facing challenges together, the EU has the potential to emerge from adversity more unified and resilient. Success depends on its members' continued commitment to open dialogue, mutual understanding, and a shared belief in the strength of unity amidst diversity. The journey may be complex, but the destination, a peaceful, prosperous, and united Europe, makes it a journey worth taking.